Mortal Kombat 1 is very underrated. Now, I know this is not a flawless game. In recent days, there had been a lot of complaints in terms of patching up stuff with bugs with invasions, like the player one aspect, Serena cameo being broken. There's just so much things. And also Mk1 not launching with like tons of content the way Mk11 had a lineup of content, which I don't even know if Mk1 is going to have that much actual skins and all of that. So we had to really sit back on that. But in terms of just overview of what Mk1 is like, I would have to say drastically underrated right now. Adheres to a casual audience. So if anything, I feel that it's just a lot more silent, at least until like maybe that Combat Pack 1 comes around. I feel that that's going to help them take it to the next level. Currently looking at Twitch viewership right now on Mortal Kombat, there's only 10K viewers in totality watching live. And that's actually not a high amount at all. It could be the lack of, I guess, distributing content, people beating invasions fairly quickly, and people also thinking that there's an underwhelming story with the whole Deadly Alliance coming back again and the Armageddon aspect of the end of the story. I still think that this game helps out so much more casuals. It's just I feel that the casuals haven't really tapped in to notice how much simplified is this game. It's not really easier, but it's a lot more inviting than what Mk11 did give us. Now, Mk11 did do a lot of shit with all their skins, which made it look next level, but the gameplay wasn't as great. But they did have that dark adherence. They did have that dark theme that kind of reverts back to Ultimate Mk3, including skins. They had a lot of skins from like the Mk2, Mk3 era. So I thought that was really, really cool what Mk11 did. 11 can be somewhat of a thief of comparison, of course, with Mk1 jumping around and being bright and really aesthetic again. Maybe the animation, some people do like that real serious dark tone, or people really love this aesthetic that Mk1 brings. But it is underrated. I still feel like, man, like not a lot of people watch Mortal Kombat, and it could be due to the lack of somewhat launch content. This might be an overall gradual game. They might be taking a marathon approach, in my opinion, because Mk11 was out for about 4 years. So I feel that they're doing the same with Mk1 in terms of launch time, maybe even thinking about a little bit longer. I don't know if they're going to be making Injustice 3 also. So they might be having some marketing schemes come around a lot slower, I think. So I think it kind of was somewhat of a slow launch. It wasn't overhyped because it is a very good game, and it is overlooked in my opinion to this day. Live streams are very low numbers for it. And I think it's because a lot of people are just going in and like to the heavy or grind part, and people are probably thinking it's much more of just FGC related in terms of competition instead of just enjoying the game and just having fun and being stupid. I myself, as a casual, I just play this game for fun. This game reminds me of just like, it's funny to learn and just grow with the game is something that I've learned. I use Mortal Kombat 1 as a new journey, as a starting fresh again into fighting games, because I had been away from fighting games for a long time, and I feel that this game is helping me grow with it and learning and rebooting stories, refreshing my memory. I played the very first Mortal Kombat, so it does help out with that. So I think it's very underrated in those tones in terms of giving back to OGs, giving back to newer players. The thing is, I think that there's not enough OGs actually playing this game. In fact, OGs are probably not even around, because sometimes when I'm streaming and playing Mk1, I have OGs that come into the stream and just kind of talk about it, and they haven't even really tapped into it. A lot of them have lives now. We're all older now, so I think that a lot of the player base was coming directly from Mk11 and grinding Mk11 heavily, that they have no choice but to really kind of just give that thief of comparison and really just knock it for what it was, right? There is bugs and stuff. So of course, like people that really grind this game, I think it deserves to be acknowledged. Now, the good thing that Mk1 does do is that they've been responding on Twitter a lot. Ed Boon's been posting up a lot of stuff about all the updates. And I think that that's something that's pretty fresh that they can take into consideration. I just think that Mk1, I'm literally still looking at the Twitch numbers right now, and it's real low for like a Thursday evening, almost a Friday. And I'd have to say that that's pretty crazy. I actually thought when this game was launching, there was going to be a lot more hype around it, but I think maybe Combat Pack 1 is going to definitely help that. But y'all let me know what's up. Are y'all rocking out Mk1? Do you feel it's like very underwhelming right now, underrated, or what do you feel about the game? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.